content that we added in are these chords right here, the G minor, the D minor, and the A7 chord. And then we're also working on getting the Hashkiveinu. I was trying to move these chords quickly for us, so in the right order. And we're also working on Hashkiveinu. So when you are practicing on your own, what you should be doing is the opposite order that we're doing it in here. Here we are doing the new things first, but when you are practicing on your own, you should definitely start with what you're comfortable with. You should start with Hashkiveinu first, and now we can't see the chords, sorry. So you should start by warming up with Hashkiveinu and getting comfortable with that. But here is the new content. So we have our 3 chords here. We have our D minor chord, our G minor chord, and our A7 chord. So the way that we are going to practice this week we're not doing any strum on this. No advanced strum, though I'll show you if you'd like to add that in as a practice at the end of this. So the core practice is just going to be 8 on each to start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. G minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A7, 1, 2, 3. Right, we do 8 of these, and once we can do 8 comfortably in rhythm, then we switch to 4, and then we go D minor, 2, 3, 4, G minor, 2, 2, 3, 4, A7, 1, 2, 3, and then we do 2 of them, so 2 D minors, 2 G minors, 2 A7s, and now 1. Okay, so that is the way to practice these new chords. It's different than this song, obviously. If you're getting comfortable with those, and once you can do that, then we're going to practice the song. We're going to have 2 strums on that D minor at the beginning, and 2 strums on the Gam Yachad at the end, and otherwise everything is 1. So it is Hinei Mah Tov u'manayim shevet achim. Excuse me, 2 on the A7. Gam Yachad. Okay, so there's 2 on the D minor, 2 on the A7, 2 on the G minor. So Hinei Mah Tov u'manayim shevet achim gam Yachad. And if you want to sing the other part, it's exactly the same also. Hinei Mah Tov shevet achim gam Yachad. Okay, that's Hinei Mah Tov. Now, here's the rhythm that you would play it in if you want to add a rhythm. Down, up, 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 down, up. Here we go. Hinei Mah Tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei Mah Tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. And just like when we were doing single strums, instead we are doing 2 sets of that strum for the 2s on the D minor, the A7, and the G minor, and 1 set of that strum on the G minor and the D minor there in the middle. Okay, so that is what you should work on when you are practicing new content. But when you are warming up, what I recommend you doing is starting with Hashkiveinu. And this is the warm-up exercise I really recommend, unless this is really easy. If this is really easy, then you can do whatever warm-up exercise makes sense for you. But for most of us, this is the warm-up exercise I recommend, which is first, get into the rhythm. And I like to start by singing it. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. I'm doing it a little slower than I just sang it, sorry. And you do 8 sets of each, right? And then when you've hit 8 sets, you switch to the next chord. 2, 3, 4. You do 8 sets, and once that's comfortable, you do 4 sets. Now we're just doing 4 sets, right? 2, 3, sets. 1, 2, and then 1 set. 1, 2. Obviously don't do it as fast as I'm doing here, right? Do a whole series at 8 until it's comfortable, and then do a whole series at 4 until it's comfortable, and then 2 at comfortable, and then 1 at comfortable. And speaking of 1, it is 1 o'clock, and I have to go. So that